Have you heard about the Christmas bartenders? That this is not one of the bartenders. This is one of the bars. And the Christmas bartenders, they were a group of men that were taking care of these little guys. And as they were, suddenly angels appeared. And one angel announced the birth of a newborn babe in their town that wasn't very far away, Bethlehem. And then there were multitudes of angels, and they were singing and glorifying God. And as these bartenders heard about the birth of this babe, they were changed from bartenders to babe seekers. And they left their sheep. They went into the town of Bethlehem and they pursued Jesus Christ until they found him, just like the angels said, in a manger, and with all of the other things that they had said. Now, I love those guys. These are pretty good too, but the guys, the bartenders, the shepherds, they were incredible because when they had this supernatural experience, they didn't try to explain it away. They didn't just deny it. Oh, we didn't see anything. We've been drinking too much. They didn't do that. Something stirred in their heart, and they said, we've got to go see if these things be so. And that's an important thing that we all need to practice. Just because there's some experience doesn't necessarily prove the truth of an assertion. If you hear a voice and it tells you something, you need to investigate and make sure it's true. Because the Bible teaches that the devil himself can disguise himself as an angel of light. So these bartenders, they got up and they searched the town and they found Jesus in the manger. And I want to do that. I'm inspired by them. I have had numerous experiences with God. But those experiences make me want more. Those shepherds could have said, well, we have seen these angels. We have must be all right with God. God wouldn't have shown us these angels if we weren't pretty good people going to heaven. So we'll just sit in church for the next 20, 30, 50 years until we die and go to heaven. That's the way too many Christians do. They have an experience of some kind. They get baptized, they walk an aisle, say a prayer, and then they think, well, I'm okay, I'm going to heaven. But not the bartenders. The bartenders said, we want to know, not just feel. We want to know for a fact that these things be true. So begin to seek and validate your spiritual experiences. How can you do that? You go searching through the Bible. The Bible will validate and stir up your experiences. And this little bar guy, he's excited. And you should have seen the shepherds. If the bars are that happy, the bartenders, they were excited. But that's what happened to me. I had an experience with Christ. I immediately went to the Bible and began to read it. It validated my experience. And I went away rejoicing like the shepherds, celebrating. And many, many years later, I'm still celebrating the risen Jesus Christ, not just the babe that those bartenders went hunting for, but the full-grown man who was crucified and rose from the dead and is ascended into heaven, and who is very God of very God, and who came in the person of the Holy Spirit, and who lives in me and who lives in you, if you will open up your heart to him. Pursue him. Be like the bartenders. Merry Christmas.